This Waycross program is made possible by Mallicoat's ACDelco, Anderson Automatic Heating and Cooling, Kit Smith State Farm, Wild Bird Unlimited, and Shooter Sports Grill. This Waycross program is made possible by Mallicoat's ACDelco, Anderson Automatic Heating and Cooling, Kit Smith State Farm, Wild Bird Unlimited, and Shooter Sports Grill. Welcome to Frederick Stadium and week number 9 of OHSAA football. Waycross Community Media is glad to be here for this Cloud 9 conflict between the Winwood Warriors and the Columbus DeSales Stallions. Hi, I'm Jake Williams, and along with my partners, Say Hey Mitch Bailey and Ben Quackenbush, we bring this call to your castles and humble abodes. Now, this 18 campaign has rolled around to the point where teams must know their own identity and play to their strengths. Coach Gray knows the strengths of the Warriors as the Warriors come onto the field. Ben, can you tell me what you found out this week about the Warriors' strengths?
Yes, sir. Kicking coach Johnny Gillespie said that Mallicoat's brothers have been solid in special teams and are looking forward to finishing the season strong and having a strong playoff run. Coach Andre Parker said they are doing a great job with the special teams and help us have an advantage in the kicking game. They are experienced and have ice in their veins. They are very athletic and Yuri has completed 100% on his PAT attempts.
Oh, real good on that, Ben. I know you're here at their practice quite a bit. You're one of the team managers for the team. Before we get too far in this, I want to point out that the officials for tonight's contest are going to be the referee, Dale Goodwin, the umpire, Roger Hall, the linesman, Joseph Herrick, line judge, Tom Moring. The bat judge is Sean Burns. Now over here at Winton Woods, Frederick Stadium, we've had a steady group of chain gang members over the years. Ben, can you tell us who the chain gang members are for tonight's game?
Richard Smith, David Croft, Barry Day, Paul Day, Ronald Wilson, and Joe Lorenz.
So these guys are dedicated volunteers, much like we are Waycross Media. We just love to be around and support our Winton Woods Warriors. As we see the teams getting ready to get this game jumped off, this is senior night at Winton Woods. And I just would be remiss, I ran into a girl, her name is Sae from Dallas, Texas. She came all the way up from Dallas just to cheer her brother on at senior night. That's Wasim Ficklin. So he's got people coming up from Dallas, Texas to see him. I'm sure he has plans of making this a good game. Okay, so Ben, we see the visiting team, the Stallions, walking out to the field, get ready for this opening kickoff. Looks like the Warriors are going to be kicking it off to the Stallions. Beautiful night for football here at Frederick Stadium.
Yes, sir.
So, looks like Yuri Velasquez, number 82, is going to be doing honors getting this game jumped off for the Warriors.
Here at the kickoff.
So it's going to go into the end zone where to be brought out and put in gear on the 20-yard line of the Stallions, 1st and 10. So Ben, this is your first day up here in the Warriors broadcast booth. We know you got aspirations of being a broadcaster someday. And this is a good place to start, buddy.
Yep.
So this ball is going to be put in gear. Joey Velasquez is the quarterback for Columbus DeSales Stallions. From what I understand, he's committed to Michigan. So he's got the snap. He gives this ball off, man, around left end, but very short yardage on the play where the Warrior defense is there to put the stop to it. Starters on defense for the Warriors are going to be number 88, Anthony Booker, and we'll have to get back on that more. It's like the Stallions are up on the ball, trying to keep the Warriors from subbing. Got a whistle on the play. Official timeout. So with this official timeout again, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so they're going to run this play again. There's the inside handoff. This guy cuts through, and he's got blockers, but a host of Warrior defenders are out there on the tackle, Ben.
As you can see on the blitz, the blocking didn't turn out that much. So it was an easy way for number 7, Booker and Engelman, trying to make the stop.
Okay, Ben, 3rd and 6 on this play. This is the play where the Warrior defense wants to see to it that they get off the field here. Some of these games recently, they've been letting the big play get away from them on 3rd down. So Velasquez waiting for the snap, fires this ball left-handed, but it's tipped. That's number 3 on the tip for the Warriors, and that's Zyshawn Johnson. So they're going to change ends. The Stallions are going to be punting this ball. It's going to be 4th down and 6 here, Ben.
On the play, you could see the pass was right to number 3, Zyshawn Johnson, who had a chance for the pick 6 to take it to the house.
Okay, and so the kick is off. Pressure comes on it, but he gets his kick off. It's rolling, taking a good Stallion bounce. It's going to lay up on the Winwood Warrior, 34-yard line, where they'll put it in gear. The Winwood starters on offense are going to be Waquan Prince, Mikhail Wingfield, Rashawn Brown, number 5, Demir Blankumsey, number 1. Demir Blankumsey has been coming on real strong lately in the second half of the season. Jamonte Murray, number 20. Mayan Williams, number 28. Brendan Lowry. Jason Young, number 68. Kenneth Carter, number 65. Kai Sixame, number 50. DeRon Young and Demetrius Gates. Mikhail Winfield waiting for the snap. Got Williams back there with him. Raquan Prince in motion. He's throwing this ball deep down the right sideline for Prince, just over his reach of his outstretched hands there, Ben.
As you can see, that was a good pass, but too much pressure on it to send it out of reach for number 5, Rashawn Brown. But if he caught it, it would have been stopped at the 25-yard line.
So that's going to bring us to 2nd down and 10. 10-19 left to go in the Shooters' first quarter as the Warriors break the huddle and up on the ball. Wingfield back there. Mayan Williams standing next to him. This is probably where Williams will get his first carry. There's a snap. There's a give to Williams. He busts through a little hole and it closes up quick. Looks like he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play, Ben.
Mayan had a 3-yard gain, which really would have been okay for his stats. He could have been to the house, and if they had good enough blocking, he got tackled at the ankles, so he couldn't stop him.
Okay, so here the Warriors are, 3rd down and 7. Looks like the Stallions are going to come in here and they're going to be stingy on the Warrior ground game so far. There's a give to Williams. Williams twists around a tackle, still on his feet. Pinball and Wizard around here, and they finally catch up to him and bring him down at the Warrior 48-yard line.
That was a great run by Mayan Williams that you see on the camera. Broke 7 tackles, like he usually does, an 8-game tackle breaking in one play. But the blocking was a little off until when he got stopped. They literally stopped blocking. Number 60, Brendan Lowry, literally stopped blocking to get.
Looks like
he could get stopped.
Good observations there, Ben. It looks like DeSales is going to be called for a personal foul. Their tackle, the guy was in on that tackle, number 62, Cole Potts, a 6'2", 280-pound junior. Warriors moving this ball. Now they're in Stallion territory at the Stallion 36-yard line. Flag whistles this play to a stop.
Start on Winton Road. 5-yard penalty, put the ball on the 41.
So false start of the Winwood Warriors. This 5-yard penalty has set the ball back to the Stallion 41-yard line. 1st and 15. So the Warriors break the huddle. Under center this time is Wingfield. Williams back there in motion. Blankenship with the pitch. He's around right in. He's got two guys to beat. He steps inside, but you know, you got to hand it to the Stallion defenders. They put the stop to that before Blankenship could turn that corner, Ben.
So you can see they literally went 40 on the pitch. And you can see they stopped blocking when they saw Demir always going back to the house. But number 24 took him out at 39-yard line, I guess.
Okay, so it's going to be 2nd and 16. Behind the sticks for the Warriors offense. Place they rarely end up being. There's a snap. Pulls it down. That pass is blocked by the Stallion defender. So it looks like the Stallions have done their homework on defense and they know what to look for so far in this game, Ben.
Yeah, like you said, Jake. Our practice looked very well from Monday and Tuesday, but when it hit Wednesday, they literally been dropping every ball. But I think you can see on that after that talk, they really did very well.
Okay, 8:19 to go here in the first quarter. Wingfield's got the snaps, dropping straight back. He's going to run for it, but they got him surrounded and smothered and snowed under. So that's going to be a sack for the Stallions. So this is going to put this ball all the way back on the Stallion, looks like 45-yard line here. It'll be a 4th and 16. You know, we see guys must have found a place to see through that screen there. It looks like Warriors are going to have to kick this ball, but Stallions don't have any, so the Warriors look like they're going for this. No, they're going to kick it. So it's a punt and it's corralled and hauled in at the Stallion, looks like 10-yard line, where they'll put it in gear as the Warrior defense strolls out onto the field. So now Warrior defenders will be number 88, Anthony Booker, number 58, Malcolm Bryan, a junior, 31, Andrew Booker, and number 10, Melvin Pleasant, and we'll bring you more after this play. Quarterback, there's a quarterback draw, right up the middle, big gain, looks like he's got a 10, 11-yard pickup for a first down. Other defenders for the Warriors, number 6, Wasim Ficklin. Number 7, Jalen Engelman. Number 3, Zyshawn Johnson. And number 14, Demetrius Gates. And this guy's got the ball again. Now he's running around right in and picks up another, hefty pickup there. It looks like about a 7-8 yard gain.
Number 88, Anthony Booker, made the stop for the Warriors.
So other defenders for the Warriors, Tyquan Fleming, number 11, Mequan Grace, number 4, and 21, Jalen Felth. 2nd and 4. There's a pass complete out there in the flat. This guy dips in and out. It looks like he's got yardage for a first down for the Warriors, Ben.
Oh, okay. As you can see, on the lateral, there was no coverage, so that was a good pass idea by Vasquez. But the blocking was a little off for the Warriors, but Jeremiah Brown made the stop.
Okay, so here they are over the ball again. Joey Velasquez back there in the pistol. He's fading back, dropping to throw this ball down the left far sideline over the hands of his intended receiver, incomplete. 6:14 left to go in the Shooters' first quarter.
Coverage on the play, number 21, Jalen Felton. 2nd and 10.
It's going to be 2nd and 10. Joey Velasquez, again, he's a Michigan commit, so I'm sure a couple of these guys will end up going to Ohio State. like Jerron Cage did. They'll be facing this guy. So Velasquez with the carry, and he muscles in there for a good pickup, probably about 5 yards on the play.
Picks up 4 yards on the carry. Number 7, Jalen.
You see Velasquez and Kai Sixmay blocked on the play. But they're going to be hard-pressed to keep Kai Sixmay blocked all night long. That's my guess now.
Yes, sir.
Keeps this ball after faking the give, and he's up there close to a first down. You know, Velasquez seems like he's not afraid to beat you with his legs if that's what has to happen.
4th and 2 for the Stallions.
So it looks like they're going for it.
4th down and 2. They've seen something they know they can address on the Warrior defense. Probably Velasquez keeping it himself. Seems to want the ball, and he's around left end. He's around through a lot of would-be tacklers, and he's finally brought down at his own 49-yard line.
First down. St. Francis DeSales.
Wow.
Number 21, Jalen Felton makes the stop. First down.
See,
49-yard
Jalen Felter finally able to bring this guy down.
So far, it's too hard to stop so far.
So here's Velasquez waiting for the snap. He's got a man in motion. Gives to the man straight down and straight up the middle, and he's picking up, you know, grudging 4 yards on that play. These guys are moving this ball on the Word defense, man.
So, like you said, Jake, they're doing very well on their running game, which is hard to stop for us. But our tackling's been good, but our blocking's been 50-50 off.
Okay, so here they are. Velasquez keeps it himself again, and he muscles in there for a first down carry. 4:15 left to go in the shooter's first quarter here, and the Stallions are moving this ball.
with the stop for the Warriors. First down on the 39-yard line.
See the Warriors substituting on defense, trying different looks to stymie this guy Velasquez. Here he goes. There's the snap to him. He fakes the pitch and he runs straight up the middle, and he's close to another first down.
Velasquez, straight ahead.
You know, Ben, what do you do when this guy's running like that right in the middle of your defensive line?
Yeah, Coach Marcus said on Thursday he was not happy with our defense and not dropping balls. But after he made that talk, we were on it on defense and offense. But when it came to Friday to today, it's been looking off. So I guess Coach Parker has his whole headset off right now. Pick!
2nd and 2, and nearly intercepted. Winwood's defender had the right idea. Didn't take that shoulder fake by Velasquez, and he stepped right in there.
Good job.
Demetrius Gates.
Pass was intended for number 1, Carter Hillary.
So that's, we cannot let him get a 4+ yards to stop for the stop.
3rd and 4. Again, this is where they got to stop them. From what I understand, the Stallions have no one that could kick a field goal like this. There's the give, jet sweep. He can't get outside. Warrior defenders say not this time here. So that's going to bring it to a 4th down and 20. Probably in the neighborhood of 4th and 6.
So it looks like they're going to be going for it.
Oh, they'll probably have to go because they don't have a kicker that can.
4th and 7.
So this would be a key moment early in this game.
Or he might fake the kick.
I think this quarterback is probably going to try to keep it himself. The way it looks so far, he's the one with the wheels. Throwing this ball, this pass is thrown. It's complete, but it's going to be flag on the play. It was short of first down yardage, but now with this laundry, we'll have to see what they come up with.
It might be a hold on DeSales.
Flag on the play.
I hope you're right, Ben. Joey Velasquez, though, he looks like a guy. pass interference on the Warriors. See on the replay here that wasn't pass interference.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, come on. This is where the Warriors got to stand in the breach here. See on this replay again on the Wild Bird Unlimited replay.
That looks like a clear tackle.
He was there, but he didn't jerk the guy. Or you can see the guy's body didn't move.
That doesn't look like it at all, Jake.
See on the replay again.
Yeah, too soon, I guess.
Well, I don't think this is going to be where that play is going to cost the Winwoods Warriors this game. It better not anyway. 2:57 left to go in the Shooters' first quarter here from Frederick Stadium on senior night.
I think they felt on that 3 plays ago. That should have been possession taken by us on that pick, which slipped through his hands.
Well, those things like those that you don't get, they'll eventually come back to you. That's part of just what they say, let the game come to you.
Yep.
Don't fret too much or be too tense about that pick you didn't get. Something else will roll your way at some point.
It will, yes, sir.
So there's Velasquez waiting for the snap. He gives the number 28 around left in. He runs to a would-be tackle. He's got open field, and he runs into the Warriors end zone with 2:49 left to go here from the Shooters' first quarter. Frederick Stadium, the Winwood Warriors defensive list is left scratching their head. So here's where the Stallions are going to try to put this PAT and add to it. This could be a game where you're going to need all the PATs you can get. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 2:49 left to go in the Shooters' first quarter here from Frederick Stadium, we have a score of the visiting St. Francis DeSales Stallions 7 and your Winton Woods Warriors nothing. What do you see about that, Ben? You see this guy running through their defense.
Oh, yeah. The back is pretty off, but I can see this running back might be a huge threat to our defense of game. But hope we can have a good halftime talk by Coach Andre Parker at the half.
Well, this guy, Quinn, you know, double Quinn Sin there. Quinn, yeah. He just put the hammer around that left end, and you know, the defense is going to have to figure out a way to address this guy getting the ball.
And now it's time of Elder. We were down like a score down. And when it was, came back and took him out to a dub of 28-10 against Elder Panthers. See if we can do that again, back to back.
Well, it's another case of number 28 being a key element in one of these ball games here.
And also, Michael Winfield might be a huge passing game tonight.
So number 99 is about to step into this ball. Randy Taiwa, 5'10", 180 pound junior. Approaches the ball and the kick is away.
Which might be a field position.
Raquan Prince with the ball. He makes the man miss. And he's got one guy to beat. Is the kicker. Now this guy comes up with an angle, but he's finally brought down. There's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be at the 41-yard line.
This might be a hold. Duck in the back on Winton Woods.
We'll see what they come up with on the play. For now, the ball, it was on the 41, holding, blocking
back on the Warriors. We'll take him back.
So it's going to be coming way back, nullifying that good effort by Raquan Prince.
Well, our crowd gets too high when they see our team running past the yard, passing the 50-yard, and they get too excited when they don't see the laundry coming out.
We'll see on the replay, the Wild Bird Unlimited replay here, Ben.
You can see it by number 1 or number 11.
You know, from the way it looks, I'm sure the Warriors will figure out a way to get around that edge again before the night's over. For right now, Mikhail Winfield's back there with Mayan Williams waiting for the snap.
We're a fighting team, so this one that will get us ice in our veins.
Williams is hitting the backfield and dropped. It's like they got him down about the 19-yard line. Somebody must have shot the gap. We see on the Wild Bird Unlimited replay here where the Warriors got 0 push on that offensive line.
Oh, yes. As you can see, he literally ran into the 2 people at the D-line that said take him out.
So 2:10 left to go in the Shooters' first quarter. Williams back there. Williams with this carry, he's through the first line of defenders. Looks like he's gonna get it rolled out to about the 25-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down.
I guess the DeSales got their film and practice team good for this week, so they're able to stop Mayan Williams on the running game.
3rd and 8 for the Warriors. So they're gonna have to come up with other ways other than just Mayan Williams of gobbling up yards here. So Wingfield under center. Looks like he's got somebody trying to run in here on outside. Wingfield throwing this ball. Ball's caught.
First down.
He's got a first down. He's still on his feet. Finally knocked out of bounds.
There we go.
So that's Raekwon Prince with that first down grab for the Warriors, Ben.
Yeah, that was a great pass, Jake. I really caught the passing play like right on top before the 3rd down play started. The Duke really works out for Raekwon during some teams, but the DeSales literally got their defense going tonight in their offense, their running game.
Okay, so Mikhail Winfield back there. High snap, he gets it down, puts it into Mayan Williams' gut. He breaks loose the tackles. He's going down the street. He's going to fake this guy out, and he steps around. The ball's out, and it's going to be out of bounds. And the Warriors will benefit from that fumble, which will put it out of bounds down near the 11-yard line.
Lucky Mayan Williams. It could have been the same play against Elder.
Oh, that goes to the idea of not only being good, but lucky, Ben.
Yeah, he's got lucky. Because back in the other game, he literally fumbled at the 2-yard line. But he's last week against Elder, but he was too close again to getting it.
Okay, so Ben, the Warriors break the huddle here, approaching this ball. 43.5 seconds left to go in the Shooters' first quarter. They need to convert this.
They start at the 12-yard line.
Pass thrown over here to the left fat. Raekwon Prince breaks the tackle, still on his feet, but he's hauled down about the 9-yard line.
So it might be like a 3-yard pickup, it looks like. But we're close against the end zone.
Clock rolling, 24 seconds left to go in the Shooters' first quarter.
So what, they let the clock run out, or what are they going to play in, Jake?
Plan here is get this ball across the goal line. They might try a jump ball pass, but clock is going to roll down to the end of the first quarter here before they get this play off.
He's going to snap it.
Claps the snap. There's the pass, and there's the touchdown. Touchdown for the Winwood Warriors. That's number 5.
Brown. Touchdown for the Winton Warriors.
Rashawn Brown, number 5, senior wide receiver on senior night. Doing it and doing it right. So
as the clock runs out to the.
So we see the point after touchdown attempt. Warriors putting that dent in the scoreboard. The north end zone here at Frederick Stadium. Yuri Velasquez lining up to attempt this point after. See what they come up with. That first quarter expired on that play.
And the snap goes. PT's up and good.
So, at the end of the first quarter here from Frederick Stadium, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 7 and the visiting Columbus DeSales Stallions 7. Shooters Sports Grill, a great place for the whole team. ShootersSportsGrill.com. So as the teams change into the field, the Warriors will be kicking this ball off to the Stallions. That's what the Warriors needed. Like you said, last week at Elder, Elder scored the first touchdown and the Warriors came roaring back.
Yes, sir. They never take them out of the game. They always keep fighting.
So, you know, talking to Coach Dre this week, he says this group of Warriors has passed this way before. So it's time to let the good times roll. So Yuri Velasquez, he's getting ready to send this ball off.
Yeah, there might be an my conduct there, sir.
Warriors spread out on the special teams.
So the kickoff's gonna be at the 50-yard line.
Yuri Velasquez steps into it and it's gonna lay up in the end zone.
Which is good for the Warriors.
So the Stallions will start this thing off on their own 20-yard line. First possession of the second quarter. So you get on the Wild Bird Unlimited replay. He toe tapped that just right for that touchdown.
Yep, he got a foot in right there.
Okay, so here's the word defense facing the offense of the Stallions. Velasquez gives the ball off. This guy's grudging a few yards around right in. Warrior defenders are all over it though.
Oh yeah, they already, after that touchdown by the Warriors before the end of the first quarter, they already came up to him. We got to stop him, and they stopped him.
Well, that's good, but this is a 4-quarter game.
Yep. But you got a 1-yard pickup, which is a good thing.
So it'll be 2nd and 9. Velasquez kicks this man in motion. Fakes to give. Velasquez is hit as he's released. And Warriors are going to say that this is going to be a touchdown, but the officials are looking at each other, and we don't know what the call is going to be.
So are they going into huddle? It looks like they're going to huddle. Can you
This pass is called incomplete.
Can you show a replay?
It's a good thing for the Stallions that pass was ruled incomplete.
Yeah, look, I kicked the ground.
We see number 6 was seen Ficklin all over him.
So there's one. So will they punt? Or if they go to 4th down? We'll see. We got to have it on display.
3rd and 9. Velasquez is back there with Quintel Quinn. Excuse me, that's Mr. number 34.
So Coach Wiggins called a timeout for St. Francis DeSales. 11-4 in the second quarter.
Okay, so we hear first quarter score of Mount Healthy trailing Harrison by a 3-0 score. Mount Healthy was a good host to us last week. Waycross Community Media. We enjoyed our stay at Down Low Stadium where the Fighting Owls are flew a mile high above Down Low Stadium when that ball game was over. 3rd and 9. This is where the Warrior defenders can get off the field. Velasquez with the handoff,
but it's a 4th down.
Can't make it. Can't get out of the grasp for the Warrior defenders.
So they're going for it. It looks like they're bringing in the punt again because I see a whole nother 11 coming onto the field. So it looks like they're going to punt. A 4th and 9.
4th and 9. Okay, 4th and 7. And they're going to be kicking this ball to the Warriors. And who we got back there returning this kick for the Warriors?
It's Rashawn Brown. I believe. Block!
Oh my goodness. They got a flag for running to the kicker. They nailed him good. That ball's going to go back.
No, it's gonna be the stadium ball.
I don't think he touched that ball. So by him not touching that ball, he unloaded on that kicker. It's a wonder that ball didn't get touched. He was so deep in on him, but
I don't think he's roughing the kicker. But he might. What do you wave it off or call it? I don't think he got anything.
If he got a piece of the ball, they have to wave it off, but.
Yep.
One official seems to be supporting the Warriors' case.
No, he's gonna call it.
$10-12 left to go in the half. There's the foul running into the kicker. And
11 of Phil Touch that had that.
Taquan Fleming, unfortunately, in his efforts, but trust me, those efforts will come with they'll bear fruit before the evening's over. So the Columbus DeSales Stallions will maintain possession of this ball. Got this thing now on their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
And the 38, so we got it. As you can see, Coach Parker at the 29-yard line.
Coach Parker gets his explanation from the official. I don't think that call should be enough to cost them the game here.
Yep.
Played good, stout defense. There's Velasquez again, though. Picks up about 8 yards on that carry, Ben.
Yeah, but if that didn't happen, we could have been through to the end right now, by now. But that should have been a block by Taquan Fleming, for real. But we got to get it back.
That's right. They'll get it back. They'll get something. Here come the Stallions up on the ball.
So put it behind your backs and get this game going again.
Man in motion. We give to the man in motion. He's trying to get around and he cuts through a little seam between Jalen Feltha. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. Number 10, Melvin Pleasant, along with Jalen Feltha on that. That's one of the rare times I see a guy with enough speed to get to the outside on the Warrior defense. Velasquez fakes the run, but he's going to be stuffed. Nothing. He's going to lose a couple yards on that.
He almost got to the line of scrimmage, but let's go to ball placement. I think he got to the line of scrimmage, I believe.
So we see 88, Anthony Booker on the stop. He plays off of that block, and then number 58.
Yeah, that could have been head to the face.
Malcolm Bryant. There's a give to number 34, but into the backfield and bringing this guy down is number 7, Jalen Engelman. That's a senior play right there.
And it is a great sign make a tackle for his whole family who was there to support him on senior night.
That was a good tackle because if that number 34 gets his shoulders turned on that, he's going down the street. 3rd down and 12, 8:25 left to go in the half.
So it looks like you're going to pass it. But it's going to be a 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards on the play.
So with that 5-yard play, 5-yard gain we see on the Wild Bird Unlimited replay, you know, he gets that ball off, but Warrior defenders are right there.
Yep, and they're looking to put in the special teams unit for the punting. So let's try to avoid another one, working the kicker.
Okay, so Raekwon Prince goes down there and settles in on about his 12-yard line waiting for this kick.
And block.
It's going to be a fake. He's trying to get around right in. He throws his ball. It's going to be incomplete. It looked like it hits the ground. So
that is a lucky break for the Winton. That's a lucky break for the Winton Warriors on that drop. That's been handled at the 35-yard line.
Well, it's a good thing they was able to put the squelch to that fake punt.
Yep.
7:37 left to go in the half here from Frederick Stadium on senior night. Game is tied at 7, but the Warriors have the ball. 1st and 10. K.O. Wingfield's back. Ryan Williams with him. Williams with the give. He dips in and darts out. He gets around the end. He's up the street here. And he's still on his feet, but they're calling him stepped out of bounds. Looks like near his 20, make that the 30-yard line.
Yeah, but Iron Williams had a tough first possession, but his last 2 possessions has been on it for real. So let's keep it up for this drive to score a 6 point and for the next half.
Yeah, see, that's
yeah, he's out of bounds. The foot.
That's a good effort by the defender there.
So it looks like he's at the 29-yard line.
Okay, Wingfield. He's got Blankenship over there to the left. Whistle on the play.
Flag on the play. False start.
False start on the Warriors. They got to quit this shooting herself in the foot routine, Ben.
Yeah, but it's well going to face at the 34-yard line, but I don't think that's that mind Williams in the running game. But we got to get this scoring going since the Saints have a good running game, so we need to get our running game on.
Well, it's going to take the offensive line of the Warriors to knock some of these hats off the line of scrimmage, so Mayan Williams could have more time to make his cut. Warriors break the huddle, and they got to get this snap off. Trips left. Man in motion. Prince sets up over here in the slot. Williams fakes to give to Williams. Mikhail Wingfield twists around a would-be tackler and is all the way down to about the 22-yard line.
So they are in the red zone.
Number 34, Jalen Ball made the
See on the nice fake. And you have to respect that. I think these guys are just prepared enough to know that Mikhail Wingfield can beat you with his legs.
And it worked really well against Elder to score that touchdown late in the game last week.
Wingfield brings it down, but the Stallion defense is there in the backfield on Williams.
So we got one more down or to send of Yuri. But
I think at this stage the Warriors would rather cross the goal line and go through the uprights.
Yeah, that's true.
6:37 left to go in the half here.
But 3rd and 4. Will Mikhail throw it or pass? Let's see what to say.
Back shoulder adjustment pass for Mikhail Wingfield, maybe. Gives it to Williams, and they're all over him in the backfield, but there's going to be flags that's going to be more than likely against the Stallions.
Face mask on the Stallions.
And this is going to...
It's going to put us to like the 14, maybe 8-yard line.
This is going to help the Warriors. Personal foul on the Stallions, and
first down,
see on
Warriors.
the replay where
So yeah, you can see.
these guys were
You
just
can see
all
number
in
30.
there,
You can see number
twisting
34
them right around.
hit that face mask.
So this ball is going to set up on the 12-yard line of the Stallions. 1st and 10.
Let's see what we can do.
I think they're going to have to go straight at these guys.
But it looks like you're going zone blitz in this point.
Prince in motion. Back to pass to Wingfield. He's going to haul it down and run it himself, but he's going to run into a host of tacklers. You know, just barely got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard loss.
No, he won't be. He got past on scrimmage for like a gain or two. Oh, he got the right. He would get like 2.
5:30 left to go in the half. 2nd and 10. The Warriors
no
break
gain.
the huddle. They got trips right. It's that pass he likes to throw in the corner of the end zone, I'm thinking. Wingfield back. Throws it down there. It's ball back shoulder adjustment. And they're calling this a touchdown for the Winton
Warriors.
That's right. This is where the Warriors take advantage of all the opportunities given to them, and they convert this to a touchdown. 5:11 left to go in the half. Jerry Velasquez getting ready for the PAT. Number 5, Rayshawn Brown doing the holding. The hold is down. The kick is up.
And it's good.
Bounced off the upright. No good.
It's good.
No, it's good. Okay, so that kick is good. These glasses.
You're fine.
So with 5:11, wait, we got a flag the officials need to sort out. Taking a run over to this side of the field. You know, talking to Coach Dre over here.
You can see Coach Parker talking to the ref. Coach Roach giving high fives to the whole O-line and special teams unit.
So whatever they're gonna do in this flag is gonna be personal foul on DeSales. So they'll assess this penalty on the kickoff. So with 5:11 left to go in the half here from Frederick Stadium, we have a score of the Winton Woods Warriors 14 and the Columbus DeSales Stallions 7. See on the replay there.
I don't see Mitch. I don't know if Evan. Okay.
So this is where the Warriors the end of the first half of most any football game has a lot to do with the final outcome of the game. And so I'm thinking this is where the Warriors need to drop the hammer on defense and assert to these Stallions that you're not going anywhere. So Velasquez steps into it. It's going to be out of the end zone for a touchback. So the Stallions will put this in gear, starting on their own 20-yard line. So what do you think so far, Ben? You've seen your Warriors. You know, you've been a part of their hydration team, making sure they've been hydrated properly, all these practices.
And the people that help me as the hydration people are Rachel Hughes, Amara Kirkman, Sade Norman, Deja Richardson, and Aviana Wiley, who help me during practice and games.
And these Warriors are well respected by the players and do a great job. Looks like it's going to be second, and looks like they're going to call it a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6, 4:47 left to go in the half. guy's got this catch out left flat. He's maneuvering through traffic, and he's going to have a first down.
And he's going to have a first down and more.
See, on the Wild Bird Unlimited replay, that's a nice little play right there.
No, it's not at all. I can say that I might be a half back flip screen.
So the Stallions looking over to their sideline for the play.
So that was a good screen by the Stallions.
Velasquez got the snap. He fakes the look, and he's going to keep it himself.
But he is stopped at the line of scrimmage.
So it looks like he might have got about 3 yards on the play. We see on the Wild Bird Unlimited replay. He likes to roll those shoulders like he's going to do something, and then pulls that ball down and runs with it.
But our linebacker was stop him.
So Warrior defenders are all over him, but he runs out of it. I don't know how he got out of that trap. Picks up about 8 more yards, close to a first down.
That's going to be a third down, maybe two to go.
Number 88, Anthony Booker made the stop for the Warriors.
Anthony Booker on the tackle for the Warriors.
Oh, 3.
Third down and 3 here. Man in motion. Velasquez with the ball in the carry, sticks his nose in there, picks up a first down. This ball is going to be marked on the Stallion 45.
So it looks like they're bringing on Brendan Lowry, Jeremiah Brown, and Malcolm Bryant for a D-line sub.
Number 7, Jalen Engelman made the stop for the Warriors.
First and 10, 3:13 left to go in the first half. Velasquez, he's got the ball. He's throwing his ball to the right flat. It's caught. A tackler misses, and he's still on his feet and twists around for a good pickup. That's number 1 on that catch. That's Carter Hillary. 6 foot, 180-pound senior.
He took over 2 guys, but Jaden Engelman made the stop. As always, always what he needs to do. And which are so far.
Velasquez with the snap, he gives inside.
But Winton puts him back
Guy
right.
falls forward.
A 1 yard gain, it looks like.
Number 28, Winton Quinn, straight in the line. Number 58, Malcolm Bryant made the stop. Third and 1.
3rd and 1. 2:14 left to go in the half. Velasquez with the ball. He runs through would-be tackles. He's still on his feet. He's going to go all the way unless he can get yoked down here. Nice saving tackle. That's number 11 on that saving tackle for the Warriors. That's Taekwon Fleming. Again, this is where late in the first half, you can't let it get away like this. But what's his name? This guy, I don't want to call him what's his name, but
so a good
Joey
stop.
Velasquez is a good ball player. A lot of heart.
So a good stop at the 5 yard line for the Warriors. But it will not stop us from doing our work with the defense.
So the Stallions have 2 timeouts, the Warriors have 3. Velasquez around right in, but he's grabbed before he get too far on that. I see big number 88 for the Warriors wrapped around him. That's Anthony Booker. 1:27 left to go.
It's a 1 yard gain, take it down to 4.
This is a situation the Warriors have been in. They've passed this way before, and they have to keep these guys out of the end zone as the clock rolls down to 1:11 left to go here in the half. Timeout. Stallions. So this is where the Warrior defense huddles up. So they got to come up with a solution, some answers for this. Don't want these guys, this momentum changing like this right before halftime.
Yep.
But, you know, to DeSales' credit, they jump on the bus and take a ride down here, and they have no intention of just showing up.
they don't look scared at all. Like other tons come out and they just literally just come out of the pocket and scramble. I thought of running the quarterback during film on Monday, looking at how he can run against other teams, against coming to Catholic and all the other teams for his junior highlights.
Okay, so here's the Stallion. Velasquez with the snap. He's rolling to his left. He throws his ball, and it's caught. Touchdown for the Columbus DeSales Stallion. Well-designed play. He had plenty of blockers in front of him. No one was going to get up there and tip that. 1:06 left to go in the half. So pending the outcome of this point after attempt, we have a score of the Winwood Warriors 14 and the Columbus DeSales Stallions 13. But again,
can he block and get that half for 2 points?
I got word that this kicking game is sort of suspect, but he nails that one. So with 1:06 left to go in the first half in Frederick Stadium, we have a score of the Winwood Warriors 14 and the Columbus DeSales Stallions 14.
We can come back with 1 minute, 6 seconds. If that doesn't work out for some point, we have the ball to start the second half. And can start from there.
Well,
but I'm pretty sure Waycross can take a jump to the end zone.
We need the Warriors to get a good return on this with no flags.
With no flags, and try to get to the end zone.
So Raquan Prince back there waiting his kick.
In the second quarter,
and overheard a score of Coleraine 20 and Fairfield 7 in the second quarter.
Edgewood 7, Little Miami, nothing. In the second quarter, Chillicothe 7, Washington, nothing.
So,
in the first quarter, Trinity Catholic 7, LaSalle, nothing.
But you can see on the sideline, right by the track, McCullough getting his arm ready.
St. John's 7.
So we'll try to get some more scores after halftime, but it's like the Stallions want to try some trickery, try to get a little bit cute. But they're going to have to just go ahead and kick this ball to the Warriors and play solid special teams because the Warriors are looking to motivate this ball down the field.
Kick off is over.
Kick is up. And it's going to go into the end zone.
For the ball to be at the 20-yard line. So Warriors start at the 20-yard line with 1 minute and 6 seconds to go in the half.
So we'll have to see what the Warrior 1 minute drill consists of here. I'm sure they would like to dent this scoreboard before halftime, Ben.
Yep. But if we get a good running game or a good passing game by mine or Michael, it usually works out against other opponents. But last year, at the half, we usually come out at their regional championship and state semifinal. We can come back against those teams and just hammer them the next half.
Well, these regional championships and semifinals, they'll have to come later on during Boogeyman season. But for now, they got to maintain against these Stallions. Wingfield back to throw. This ball's incomplete over there.
Drop by the Mir Blackman.
So that's going to bring it to a 2nd down and 10. Even 1 minute left to go in the half.
There's a sub coming in.
So the Warriors have trips right. Wingfield making some moves, and he gets out of one guy's grip, and he's still on his feet. Motivates his ball up the street to where he's at his own 25-yard line.
So he's going to get a 5-yard pickup. Timeout, it looks like.
See on the replay, that's a lot of athletic ability on Mr. Wingfield's part right there.
Yep. And he jumped over one of those linemen on the ground. I think if he fell, the ball would have come out. But there's a chop block on the Warriors.
So we've got a flag on this play against the Warriors where they're going to be stepping off some yardage against them.
So it's going to be 2nd and 20, I believe. It was a chop block.
10-yard penalty, so that's going to be 2nd and 20.
Which always do these past couple weeks.
This is where the Warriors need the pass design to get yards after catch, get the ball to Blankenship or Raquan Prince, and see what kind of athletic moves they could put on.
So I think we should go like one of my favorite passes. It's a vertical route, but it's called 4 verticals, which I like to do. The call on these kind of situations.
Well, now we know, Ben, you have a lot of insight to what the Winton Woods Warriors do being at practice, but I don't know. You think they want you giving away all their fun facts up here in the booth?
Maybe.
Is the official sports medicine partner for Winton Woods High School. Find out more at mercy.com.
Now, you tell me you're on the baseball team here at Winton Woods, aren't you?
Yes, I played JV last year.
And what position do you play in baseball?
I tried out for right field, but they really didn't hit me more, so they put me as a designated hitter.
DH, okay.
So I started there, scored like 4 times, stole 2 bases in the last 2 games.
Okay, so you bat left or right-handed?
I bat right-handed and throw left.
That's what I was going to say. I thought I saw you righty left-handed. But we got 50 seconds left to go in the half. Wingfield, this is where he's going to probably try to throw this ball to somebody. Or is he going to try to get these guys to jump? He's
So
back to
it looks
pass.
like they're doing my play.
Throwing this ball, complete to
Raquan,
Waycross. He makes the move, but he gets pulled out of bounds, but not before he picks up a first down.
But there's a late hit. I believe that's a late hit. Yeah, I want to see the replay.
They didn't call the penalty, which we'll see on the replay here.
It does look like a late. See, if you can see him, he's
That's
already.
him out of
The whistle
bounds.
already
He's out of
blew.
bounds. No, that's not going to get a call. So 44.2 seconds left to go.
3rd and 4. Can he get a long pass and send our team in the
This is
field goal
where
range?
Ryan Williams will probably get this carry.
They're going to
No,
pass
he's
it.
looking to throw again. He's going to run it for himself. Wingfield, he makes
He gets
5
first
misses.
down.
He's still on his feet. He's going to have a first down. Timeout. 36.4 seconds left to go in the half. Nice carry by Wingfield. Clock is running.
Clock is running. They're going no huddle, I believe.
30 seconds, 29 seconds. There's the snap. Wingfield throwing his ball deep down the far sideline. Defender comes over and converges. Defender had that field cut off. He was using the sideline for an extra man, and to that defender's credit, you got to give him some.
But if he caught that, I don't think he'll be in bounds.
So 2nd down and 10. We'll have to see what the Warriors can come up with as we see. Looks like the visiting band is here tonight too. So the Stallions bring their marching band. Maya Williams back there with them.
He's gonna pass
Wingfield back to throw. It throws this ball deep. Same play, incomplete. Skips off the receiver's hands.
Rashawn looking like a fair target because both of them touchdowns belong to Rashawn Brown. So it looks like he's a favorite target. But but always one of those safeties covering Rashawn Brown.
Well, you can see the Warriors haven't given the ball to Mayan Williams in quite a while. 15.9 seconds left to go. They may be trying to see if he can break one long on these guys here.
Yep, but it looks like he's gonna put him on the right side of Michael.
Wingfield throws his ball incomplete off the hands of his receiver. Blankenship, number 1, just let that ball skip off the palm of his hands. Boy, this guy Wingfield could throw that ball on the run too. So the Winton Woods Warriors.
But what will Coach Parker say during the half?
Well, you've probably been in there. I was going to ask you, what kind of halftime? Does he give the fire and brimstone halftime sermon, or?
If we're winning big, he will just let him chill. But if in this situation, like Elder, he tries to get him up for the next tap like he did for Elder, and it worked really well. But it looked like he jumped.
Looks like we got the Stallions jumped offside, so it's going to be 4th and 5.
So as I was saying, during that Elder game, he literally just told him to put that inside your vines, and just let it go. But I like how we're playing on offense, but our defense needs to stop the running game because it would always do in the half.
So Ramel Velasquez, he's got the snap, and the kick is up. Fair catch called for. This ball touches up. It's been touched. Warriors are on it. This clock is going to run out, and the clock is turned to double zeros, and that's going to be the end of the first half here.
But should they set the clock?
They're signaling Winton Woods recovered that kick, so
that should be a kick in the 10 for Yuri Velasquez.
If they can put a second or two on this clock, they'll send Yuri Velasquez out there.
They should put 2 seconds.
Let's see what they're coming up with. And they're calling Winton Woods recovery, and they're calling first down for the Warriors.
So they're putting it on Yuri Velasquez.
So they're going to get a chance to send Yuri Velasquez out there.
Come on, Yuri. Yeah.
1.5 seconds are going to be put on the clock.
So they'll call it 1.5 seconds on this clock. And so this kick is going to be about a 42-yard attempt, I'm guessing here.
But it does not affect Yuri at all.
Number 7, Jalen Engelman recovered the fumble for the Warriors.
Jalen Engelman. Look at the fog. Doesn't that look kind of eerie with the fog on the baseball field across the way?
Yeah, it does.
It's like green fog.
Yep.
And
but that's a softball field. Our stadium's like right behind the gate down there.
So here we are. Yuri Velasquez out here. Rashawn Brown is going to be the holder.
Yuri Velasquez on to kick a field goal. This is a 43-yard field goal attempt.
A 43-yard attempt.
Yuri's got the toe to make this. It's just up to the accuracy. High snap, the hold is down. This ball's left. So that's the end of the first half here from Frederick Stadium, Forest Park, Ohio, when we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 14 and the Columbus DeSales Stallions 14. Waycross Community Media will be back with more after halftime.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard.
I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to put on my uniform after school.
This Waycross program is made possible by Andrew Mallicoat, ACDelco, Anderson Automatic Heating and Cooling, Kit Smith, State Farm, Wildbird Unlimited, and Shooter Sports Grill.
Michael Jackson, trombone solo by senior Zaria Singh and Ethan Mills. Close our show tonight with a song from their junior year, the Up and Down Show. Here is Downtown. We would now like to recognize our seniors. They are the future of our world. After they are escorted on the field, please direct your attention to the scoreboard for a short video about their dreams for the future, which we hope includes coming back for Alumni Band. Our first senior is tenor saxophone player Brianna Ball. She is escorted by her mother Vicki Smith, Uncle Marshall, and cousin Ray. Marvin Bennett is escorted by mother Sharita Farman. Tia Bird is escorted by parents Tanya and Edward Bird, brother Tyler, and sisters Whitney, Vanessa, and Jasmine. Mariah Harlan is escorted by parents Sean and Angela Harlan, and her siblings Marissa, Derek, and Aaliyah. Gracie Harrison is escorted by father Terrence Harrison and grandparents Bob and Wilma Harrison. Kate Ingram is escorted by parents Christina and Naomi Wirtz, grandfather Jim Ingram, and brother Alex. Miracle Mason is escorted by her mother Tina Brown, sister Jessica Thompson, and nephew Naeem. Ethan Mills is escorted by his parents Rodney and Nancy Mills. Quincy Riley is escorted by parents Shannon and Mike Salter, and siblings David Riley and Micaiah Salter. Junior Ortiz is escorted by parents Estella and Miguel Ortiz, and grandfather Elias Ortiz. Jane Schimmelbush is escorted by family friend Rebecca Broadway. Tammy Sims is escorted by father, Tammy Sims Sr., and siblings Tyler and Sheridan. Zaria Sims is escorted by her mother, Lakeisha Denson, and stepdad, Melvin Denson. Alana Thompson is escorted by her mother, Molly Thompson, grandma Henrietta Thompson, aunt Christina, and sister Serenity. Demetrius West is escorted by his mother, Stacy Stewart, and father, Eric Green. And our final senior, Shakira Williamson, is escorted by her mother, Sharani Williamson, and uncle, Gerald Jefferson.
If I play sports for my school, I will have more confidence. I will get better grades.
I will learn how to show good sportsmanship.
I will be more physically fit. I will learn how to handle wins and losses in sports and in life. I will have more school spirit.
I'll learn how to work together.
I will learn to set goals and work to reach them.
I'll make good decisions off the field.
If I play sports for my school,
If I play sports for my school,
if I play sports for my school,
I will learn how to be a leader.
Tonight we opened our show with Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. tonight which would love having something just like this. Let's hear it for the St. Francis DeSales band, making the trip all the way from Columbus.
This Waycross program is made possible by Andrew Mallicoat's ACDelco, Anderson Automatic Heating and Cooling, Kit Smith State Farm, Wild Bird Unlimited, and Shooter Sports Grill.
Yards. Personal.
Ready in the booth.
Yes, sir.
DeSales lost the only fumble in the first half. Punting. DeSales, 1 punt, 42.0 yards. Winton Woods, 2 punts, 32.5 yards.
Welcome to the second half of the action tonight from Frederick Stadium between the Winton Warriors and the Columbus DeSales Stallions. The score is tied at 14. First half has been a struggle, some big plays. You know,
Let's give a shout out to the Mercy Health Medical team.
Normally teams don't hang around like this, but from the stats we see, rushing, Ryan Williams, 8 carries for 90 yards with a long of 52. Passing, Mikhail Wingfield, 5 of 11 for 53 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both of those touchdowns going to Rashawn Brown. But other than that, you know, we see the Warriors have been bottled up somewhat. The Stallions defense must have been looking at film of last week's game and see the way Mayan Williams did Elder, and they said, we're not coming down here to get this hammer laid on us. So they are giving a good account of themselves by holding Mine Williams down. But in the second half, we'll have to see what these Stallions can come up with. My partner, Ben Quackenbush, again, he spends a lot of time around the Winton Woods Warriors, being one of their team managers. Now, this was your first ball game, first half of your first game, Ben. What kind of insights do you have so far about what's going on around here?
I'm very excited to be as a commentator, Jake. They're going to help me give me my 2-year degree at Cincinnati State is my plan to go there. And if it works out, I might get to be one of the commentators for the playoff game, big home playoff game. The game, our defense is good. Well, the running game is going to stop us. Our passing game, also going to.
So here comes the Stallions trying that trickery look as the Warriors get prepared to receive the second half kickoff here. Tie game, so it's like we got some rain falling a little bit here. The kick is off, and it's picked up straight up the middle. He makes a move, and he's all the way into about 35-yard line. Ball's out on the floor. Columbus DeSales has picked up this fumble. And so that's where the second half of this game is going to start, with the Winton Woods Warriors asking their defense to stand in the breach. See on the Wild Bird Seed Unlimited replay, you know, started carrying it out there a little bit like a loaf of bread. And you know, I want to thank, before we go too far, I want to thank Gerald F. Kalkbrenner. Gerald, Winton Woods Warrior, up here in the press box over the years. My first game that I did here in 2005, he encouraged me. And here he is, still around Winton Woods Sports. This give is inside. He breaks outside for a minute, and he's got some room, and it's going to be about a 7-8 yard gain. Down about 34-yard line of the Warriors.
Picks up 6 yards. Number 10, Melvin Pleasant. Number 6, Los
Kid Show said, we don't know how to stop that running game against the DeSales, quarterback and running back. If not, Winton Woods is going away. It's to see Mulder. We cannot afford a close game.
Velasquez with the ball takes it straight ahead where defenders are there. This is what they have to do, Ben. They have to stop
Vasquez and the running back.
Vasquez especially for getting these big games.
But a yard short, so we got to put them back. So I think we should go. One of my favorite blitzes during these kind of averages is zone blitz, and what I see they're doing. And the zone blitz I am seeing from the linebackers.
And the motion. Velasquez with the ball, but he's stuffed.
And he's going to be fourth down.
Are there waiting for him this time. So that's number 10, Melvin Pleasant.
But it looks like they're going for it, because I don't see the special teams unit coming in.
Well, they're probably going to have to go because they don't have a kicker that they feel they can send out there trying to split the upright. So 4th and 3. This is the fork in the road to stick a fork in a moment early in the second half of this game from Frederick Stadium.
Yeah, fingers crossed for our defense.
4th and 3, 9:57 left to go here in the third quarter. Velasquez kicks this man in motion. Velasquez got the snap, and he takes his spot in the middle, but he comes out again. He's stopped. Winton Woods Warriors defense rises up.
And Booker makes a stop.
That's what they needed. Hopefully they can feed off of this now, man.
Yep. Anthony Booker makes a stop. But that was a good play. He would have been through if Booker wasn't there. But Frank Anthony Booker with great strength with his upper body.
Well, he wanted to start out going up the middle with that, and he saw there was nothing up the middle. So by that, he pushed him outside. Yep.
And Booker was right there to see him. Hello, you're down.
Wingfield back there. He gives to Williams. Williams cuts in the middle, and he's picking up good yardage down there. Looks like about a 5-yard gain. See on the Albert Unlimited replay.
Yeah, mine, he broke those 2 tackles like he usually does against Elder, broke 7 tackles. 2 would have been through like, bye, here, see you later, I'm done.
2nd down and 5. This is where the Warriors need to possess this ball. Clock eating drive and then score at the end of it. Trips left.
He's jumping.
Winfield gives it to Williams inside, and they're
keep pushing.
Wrapped all around him, but he's still on his feet.
It's going to be
about a yard short of the 1st down.
If I was a placement ball for a route, I might give it to him.
On the carry.
So that's a 4-yard pickup, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. 8:44 left to go in the 3rd quarter here.
Let's see if we can get a yard of a passing or a running game, but I think I see a running game coming in. So I can see maybe Michi blocking the side.
Here's Wingfield under center. Might be a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak here.
It might be a quarterback sneak, and nope.
Wingfield keeps it up, running around right in, and he's going to be able to pick up his 1st down.
Goes around the right side, picks up another Warrior 1st down.
So you see on the replay, Wingfield decisive on what to do.
If mine had that ball, that thing's going out. It was a good thing. The Mallicoat keeps it. He saw that thing coming.
Of course, now the Warriors still got the ball, but they're still on their side of the field.
Yep.
It's Williams with the carry straight up the middle. His feet knocked out from under him, but he crosses midfield. We're going to set this ball up right on the 50-yard line.
So it's going to be the midfield, 5-yard pickup. Oh, literally right, got his elbow at the 50, but his elbow hit the 48.
The Warriors break the huddle.
It looks like it's going to be Rashawn, the receiver, right by DeSales on the sideline. So that might be a passing play, it looks like. Which will be.
Wingfield faking the throw, and he pulls it in and runs for what he can get, but he's going to be rudely thrown down by the Stallion defender.
Number 62,
it's number 62 for the Stallions.
But I think McCall's holding his face back because he thinks it's a face cast penalty. Talking to Coach Art.
Cole Potts on that stop for the Stallions. Cole Potts, 6'2", 280-pound junior. He plays real hard. Warriors break the huddle over the ball.
Look at the same play it looks like. But I might want to see a running play by mine.
Winfield looking to throw. Over the middle, Spokes caught. He's got a man beat, and he's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown for the Winwood
Touchdown!
No flags on the field. Taekwondo Prince, that senior leadership.
When it was up, 20-14. Let's see the point after touchdown.
So Yuri Velasquez out on the field to do this point after.
Point after field goal attempt coming up right now.
With Quan Brown to do the hold.
Point after touchdown, I'm sorry. Point after field goal. But it looks like there's a jump. Right at the 8-yard line, I believe.
Stallion jumps offside, but my guess is the Warriors are still going to be looking to kick this ball.
You see the head referee is going to Coach Parker.
Well, we weren't in there at halftime. We can only guess what the halftime speech was to these guys.
I would say it's like put it behind your back and play like yourself and put up a fight.
That's right.
Against the Stallions and show him his boss. Like we did against the Elder and our past opponents.
So here's Velasquez waiting for a snap. holds down. The kick is
It's
up.
up and
Kick is up.
and good.
Good.
So with 6:19 left to go in the third quarter for Frederick Stadium here, we have the score of the Winton Woods Warriors 21 and the St. Francis DeSales Stallions 14. See Mikhail Wakefield looking all the way over the middle. That ball is thrown in such a way that Raekwon Prince could keep stepping it right up the field with yards after catch.
And I want to give a shout out to Raekwon for his great senior year and junior year highlights I've seen for his past 2 years. Great job, Raekwon.
Now this game will be telecast on Waycross Community Media tomorrow, 10:20 at 5 p.m. Monday, 10:22 at 8 p.m. Wednesday, 10:24 at 4 p.m. These broadcasts will be on 979 Spectrum and 850 Cincinnati Bell fiber optics. Another set of games will be broadcast on Spectrum Channel 4, Coleraine, Green Hills, Forest Park, Sunday, 10:21 at 9 a.m. So this kick is off. Guys running to the far sideline. We're trying to get outside the gate. Makes a nice game, but we got a flag on the play.
I'm gonna block. What's it gonna be on?
Carter Henry taken out of bounds. Penalty flags on the field.
Winwood's Warriors can ill forward.
As you can see, Coach Parker on the 40-yard line not seeing what he likes to see.
To give these guys gift penalties. They got this lead. Now they can't turn around and give it back with these cheap penalties.
No, you can't. You're absolutely right, Jake. Yep. Thank you.
Walking the back on the
DeSales on that. Okay.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
But they're gonna give it. They're gonna. I hope so. I want to see who. And I don't know.
Right there on Yuri Velasquez.
DeSales gets the ball at the 30-yard line to start his drive.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
5:50 left to go in the third quarter.
Thank you.
DeSales. Velasquez gets it over the
But he is
Quinn,
going to the
but
backfield.
Defenders are waiting for him for a loss on the play.
As you can see, the running back or slot receiver saw that guy coming, so he literally stopped. So I think if he kept running, that ball would have been stripped and taken to the house.
Loss of 3 yards on the
Loss of 3,
play.
second and 13. Here comes DeSales up on the ball. Velasquez kicks this guy in motion, trips left. Ball's down on the floor. Velasquez able to fall on it himself.
But it's going to be a loss of 2, I believe, on the play.
DeSales
Loss
recovers.
on the play, so that's going to bring it to third down.
Loss of 4 yardage. The ball is now on the 24-yard line.
If
Loss
number
of
10
4
was there
yards.
right on time, it would have been snapped.
Third and 17 behind the sticks now.
3rd and 17 for the
So
Stallions.
we stop him on 4th down, he gets no gain, or loss of play. They might be on their punting unit.
This is where the Warriors owe him that interception. Velasquez looking to throw this ball. He throws this ball down the sideline. Back shoulder adjustment. This ball.
Pass is incomplete.
Ball's dropped. It was a nice looking back shoulder adjustment.
It was I thought when the other guy on the 50 was gone. I thought it was.
4th down for the
But
Stallions.
don't get rid of their punting unit
Everybody
on
get your
17.
split the pot tickets out.
So this again is what
Everybody
the
get
Warriors'
your
plan
split the
is.
pot ticket numbers out.
Make these guys punt this ball from deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage is at the 24-yard line. The kicker standing on his 11-yard line. With
Deep is
Raekwon
number
Prince
2,
waiting for it on his
Raekwon Prince.
40-yard line. There's the
Punting is
snap.
number
What?
8, Anthony
Kick
Garage.
is
No.
off. Raquan Prince calls fair catch. He makes a fair catch on his own 49-yard line. So the Warriors will put it in gear, 1st and 10.
Personal foul flag.
So we got a flag on the play. Winwood's Warriors slow to get up.
Who's hurt?
It's like
And you can see he's out on the field.
number 10, Melvin Pleasant,
Oh, it is
dragging his shoulder a little bit.
Oh, it's senior night, and the fans are, so it's not a good way to edit your first you're asking at home on your senior year. And it looks like his shoulder came out. I believe it might. He's struggling in the plane.
Then if the Warriors keep playing serious football for the next 2 weeks, this will not be the last home game for seniors. They should be able to secure one home game in the playoffs. But it's up to them to play ball and not look at newspapers.
Yep. They got to finish this game on strong.
Warriors got this ball, 1st and 10 from their own 40. Ryan Williams back there with Wingfield. Here's a give to Williams. He cuts around the block, and a would-be tackle is still on his feet. But again, to the Stallions' credit, they got guys bringing up and closing off this edge on him.
So now, we can stop. They was running back, but they cannot stop. Ryan Williams, so it literally changed on offense and defense for us.
Most of the time, I'm used to seeing a Warrior offense that basically sums up as clock running, chains moving, whistle blowing, dirty laundry not showing. And today, these Stallions have put a change in those plans for the Warriors.
And they sure have.
Wingfield with the ball, gives inside to Williams. He runs straight through everybody, cut outside the block, Williams, and he's still on his feet. But he got caught and brought down on his own 22-yard line, on the Stallion 22-yard line.
At that, McHale had no time. They were handed off, and DeSales did not see it coming. Great blocking by our O-line. So again, the offensive line coach, Coach Roach, will be so happy for us.
So 3:33 left to go in the 3rd quarter. It's the part of the field where they could beat you in many ways. Williams with the carry, but he's met at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It didn't work out for this time for Ryan Williams.
Number 54, Aaron Fullick. And also number 62, Cole Potts. Made the stop for DeSales.
Baron Frolick.
Of 1 yard.
6'2", 235-pound senior. So Wingfield back in the huddle.
I can see Mo put it on the sideline, looking he can move his shoulder.
13, Princeton 13 in the 4th quarter.
Clock rolling, 2:39 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
I think Mo put a thumbs up to me, looks like.
Pulls it out of his guts, throws his ball, but defenders are there, and there was more Stallions there than Warriors.
Winton got a break from that pick. That should have been snagged in by DeSales safety.
Yeah, I think the Warriors are going to have to continue on the ground.
I believe so. But they do best on every game, and last year during our last season with Kenny Mayberry in our first out last year.
So 3rd and 10 here, 2:26 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Warriors need to pick up a big chunk of this yardage.
And he's gonna pass it.
Pulls it out of his gut. This ball's complete to Blankenship. He's trying to get out of this guy's arm.
Why would he go back?
Still on his feet, but now twist around, and he unfortunately he's lost yardage to the point where this ball's going to be spotted on the Stallions' 23-yard line.
I don't know why they made Blankenship went back to the line of scrimmage and lost like a couple, a gain of no gain. but Yuri Velasquez is going to take the the field goal.
Well, we see Yuri Velasquez is out here to attempt a field goal. Looks like it's going to be about a 40-yard field goal attempt, roughly, and the hold is down. Kick is up. It's going to be a little bit short. Velasquez missed that field goal 10 short, so with 1:35 left to go in the third quarter here, score Winton Woods Warriors 21.
But
And DeSales 14.
After by reading against Yuri Velasquez from Tony Gillespie, he said he's been doing good on the field goals, but he still had 100% on his field PATs, but he missed. He was like 5 for 7 on his field goal attempt. Now he's 5 for 9, which is not looking good on the field goal. His PATs are looking sharp.
Well, this is the part of the time of the season where just about all these teams are going to be good, and a place kicker could mean a difference between victory and defeat.
And when we hit regional playoffs, when we play Kansas, who's our first in our region, we're second. But we're good.
Velasquez pumps his fake, and this ball's thrown over the middle off the fingertips of the receiver, incomplete. Nice defense on the play for the Warriors by number 11, Taekwon Fleming.
I'm going to see the quarterback as a righty as a QB.
So I didn't get too many scores at halftime, so I don't know what's going on around the area. I know we had cold rain up on Fairfield.
He's running.
Velasquez is going to try to take it himself, but little or no gain on the play. You're not going to make a living on the Winton Woods Warriors this late in the game with that type of stuff.
Yep, Winton Boys can come back like non-stop and stop this running game. Coach Parker does a great pep talk at the half. He does very well.
So that's going to make it 3rd and 9. Clock rolling down to a minute left to go here in the third quarter from Frederick Stadium. Velasquez with the ball, looking to throw, pumps the throw over the middle. This ball's intercepted. And this is the interception that they owe. That's number 6.
They said it's incomplete.
Okay, they're calling it incomplete. So, but that's nice defense by number 6 on that. Wasim Ficklin. And again, Wasim Ficklin's sister comes all the way up from Dallas, Texas to honor him, her brother, on senior night. And he's played a whale of a game for the Warriors.
And all of our seniors on senior night. But we lost one.
So the Stallions are going to be punting this ball. Raekwon Prince standing at the midfield line. There's a snap. The kick is off. Prince called fair catch, and he makes a catch on his knees at about the 47-yard line of the Warriors. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors, 41.2 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. This is where the Winton Woods Warriors could do themselves a solid by putting their foot back on the gas here.
And it looks like the same kind of rain like Elder came out during the second half. Same kind of rain pouring down. Like very hard on the field, but it will not stop us from playing the game of football.
Yeah, we see that rain again, and it's getting ready to come down hard, so.
Please don't be any thunder until we can knock out this game. I heard on the news there'll be a lot of rain coming out.
Give Williams the ball, he ducks around, he's still on his feet, and he's gonna be down the sideline. Before anyone can knock him out of bounds, he's at the 35-yard line of the Stallions.
The rain will not stop Myron Williams, never done. It was snowing, raining, Myron Williams not stop his game. As you can see, the block was very fantastic on Brendan Lowry.
So the Warriors break the huddle. Over the ball. Wingfield back there, 34.2 seconds left to go in the third quarter. There's a give to Williams again, and he maintains his balance long enough to pick up about 5 yards. See on the replay here, someone must have got a hand on his nose. Turf monster got him.
But earlier in the season, Williams had a turf toe, but it did not stop his running game. Turf toe, no matter what, he can play.
So the clock is rolling down to the end of the third quarter here as the teams start to change into the field. So at the end of 3 quarters here from Frederick Stadium in Forest Park, Ohio, we have a score of your Winton Woods Warriors 21 and Columbus DeSales Stallions 14. This fourth quarter is going to be a whale of a fourth quarter the way it looks, Ben.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I think if we get a touchdown this play and stop them for the next play and get a touchdown that play, the next drop, the game's over with. But I think we get 1 touchdown, it's over.
We'll have to see what the Warriors come up with. This rain coming down.
And Ken Shields said on that, note he wrote for me, he said, we cannot afford a close game.
Well,
so we're going to hit a top DCL team, Moeller, next week at Lockland. So we got to show our best against DeSales.
Well, that'll be next week. For now, this week they have to finish business here.
Yep.
They're at the point now where this is the key game, actually.
Yep, and this might get. I think Elder got the home field advantage game for the playoffs, but I might be wrong. But this game will definitely get us into the home field advantage.
Well, I'm sure the Elder Panthers game is in the rearview mirror now. They did a good job, but they'd be wise to put that game in the rearview mirror at this point.
Yes, sir.
Wingfield waiting for the snap. Makes him jump offside. Where's the flag? Williams cuts in there, still on his feet, and I'm telling you, Williams does not want to go quietly into the night here at Frederick Stadium.
And it never stops him. Rain, no matter what. This guy will not stop running. That ball will not fall out in his hands. He will keep gripping it. No matter how far away it is, hold on. He gets no cut his neck.
So that's a first down for the Warriors. We see on the Wild Bird Unlimited replay where he just zigzagged. That guy was in the backfield. That guy was standing in the backfield, and Williams just zigzagged right around him.
I thought I heard from other teams, and our coach had said Notre Dame really wants Mine Williams. Because Notre Dame always had a good running back, but might be in his junior, senior year, but when Mine comes to the college season, he might be another star running back for Notre Dame for Fighting Irish.
So 11:26 left to go. Williams back there with Wingfield.
I think he's jumping, not going to call it.
Fakes to give to Williams. He fakes a man out in the backfield and runs it on his own in a couple yards, but he did good to fake that guy right out of his shoes in the backfield.
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't know where Mr. Mine Williams will go, where he'll be playing his ball on Saturdays, and I'm sure he has a lot of different places that want to see him visit.
I know he has Ohio State, Kentucky, Notre Dame, Michigan State. I think maybe Michigan, but he has a lot of offense in his tail. So he might have like 20 or 25 colleges in his hands.
That looks like the trick play, or legal procedure on the Warriors. This is where the Warriors got to avoid shooting themselves in the foot trying to be cute. So somebody we see on the replay didn't know what the snap count was.
Yep.
So it's going to be 2nd and 13. Ball on the near hash. Let's just run this clock, get the ball to Mine Williams, and just keep this clock rolling. Fakes to give, he's throwing this ball over the middle high. And this ball is tipped incomplete, and that's the kind of pass that you get your receiver hurt on.
I don't know why he threw it to that guy. Maybe work on Prince when he's smothered by 3 guys. And one guy's talking, jump, and just grab it.
Yeah, well, he didn't do Raekwon Prince much of a favor throwing that ball
Yep.
on the alley-oop trajectory here.
Yep.
Okay, so the Warriors break the huddle. 10-16 left to go in the game here.
3rd and 13 at 2010. Mind Wayne making another break.
Ball on the 27-yard line of the Stallions. I know Winfield, if he has to do it on his own, he will, but Prince has the ball. He's beat this guy to the edge. Now he's getting up the street.
Out of the first down, I believe.
It's going to be shy of first down, but certainly in the range where it's more manageable.
4 years left play.
See, the Warriors are bringing their diesel package into the game now, indicating they're going to go for it on 4th down. Malcolm Bryan in the game. I believe Kind Sixamay in the game. Raekwon Prince goes back to the huddle. Looks like he might be lining up at QB now. I don't see Wingfield. We got Raekwon Prince is the quarterback now. Williams is back there with him. 9:42 left to go in the game. Pouring down rain. Prince running left. He's got a blocker in front of him. He stops and puts his foot down. This ball's on the floor. It's like visiting Stallions picked up that fumble. Raekwon Prince left it out there on the floor. And looks like number 24 for the Stallions able to jump on that ball. That's Owen Faulkner. I'm just trying to figure out what happened to Mikael Wingfield. I see him on the sideline. Pouring down rain. This pouring down rain could have the effect of slowing the Mustangs down too. 9:27 left to go in this game. This is where, again, the Warrior defense is going to be asked to stand in the breach.
Yep.
Well, they still owe this guy an interception, but Velasquez, if he has his way, it won't be nothing like that happening. He gives to the motion man. The jet guy, he jets around left in, and good thing a Warrior defender is there to put the stop to that.
Tough run to good feet. We got to stop him for 4 downs.
Carter Hillary on the run for the Stallions, and that's number 23. Second and 6, 8:58 left to go. This rain is coming down in sheets out there now, Ben.
It would, like I said, Brian Williams will not start the running game.
So Velasquez is able to complete this pass down the far sideline for first down. It looks like it's going to be out of bounds.
It's incomplete.
Okay, incomplete pass. Yeah, that was well over number 13's head. So it's going to bring it to 3rd and 6. Fork in the road. Let's take a fork in a moment here for the Stallions.
So if I was tempted, I would maybe run it, but I would put on the running back if I go for it. But they go for it, we stop it, we have some great field position. It will might give my Williams a good advantage.
Velasquez keeps his ball, stays on his feet enough to manage a decent pickup to where he's going to be about a yard or 2 short for the first down.
They're going for it.
4th down. Stallion's going to have to go for it here. Or they decide different of it, they're going to punt. I was going to say the Warriors got to make sure they don't try to bark them offside on a hard count.
Or would they fake it? It might be a fake, so watch out for the Stallions.
Well, they did try this fake move, like you said, one time earlier, Ben. DeSales calls timeout here.
So there might be another passing play. Maybe the offense came out, or would it be the kicking unit or punting unit? fight with them. They don't get the yards up. They will not work out for the Stallions that well because mine wins my list is 26 yards full play in the end.
38, St. John's.
So it's going to be 4th and 4.
And it looks like I see maybe 13 right there, but it comes out. I think I see the punting unit. Oh no, they might be going for it. Looks like they're going for it.
Okay, so they will go for it here. 4th and 4.
But it looks like they're going to pass.
This is where the Warriors have Raekwon Prince back deep. Because you got to be careful on this that they don't try to get it all. When Woods calls timeout after they see the way their formation is.
Yeah, because if Winton came on and Rick Cole's on the field, that would have been a legal substitution that will give the DeSales Stallions a first down and a momentum. And you can see the rain coming down harder and harder.
Yes, it is. But of course, this time of year, from here on, you're going to have to factor in the weather if you want to end up in the state championship game at some point. I'm sure weather's going to be a factor in some of these ball games.
It might be a more Kevin Dock later.
Last week we were over at Mount Healthy, the Fighting Owls and the Northwest Knights, and they played that game in a real sponge bath over there that night.
Yeah, I saw that game too on YouTube. And the main cherry, the running back for Northwest, we know with Ford football players, we know him, so we can see him.
Okay, so here's the Stallions, man in motion. Velasquez, he'll probably try to take it on his own, I'm guessing. Trying to do the hard count, the Warriors aren't going for it. Trying to hit a hard count, but
it might be a delayed game. He doesn't snap it.
Seems like it'd be something here by now. Timeout call. Okay, penalty flag, delay a game on the Stallions.
4th and 9. Now they're being on the punting unit.
So they'll have to kick. They'll have to kick, and this is where the Warriors have to make sure they execute reception of this kickoff.
And Raekwon better not muff with this rain coming on that ball. If they not, DeSales can come running and grab it. So let's see what Raekwon Prince can do.
Prince standing on the 45.
I thought it was blocked.
Ball's taking a Stallion roll.
I thought it was blocked.
Ball rolls out of bounds where it'll be spotted up on the Warrior 38-yard line. This is where Coach Dre has his troops ready to take the air out of his ball for this last 8 minutes. We got Wingfield back in the game at quarterback, bringing out the offense. So we got trips left for the Warriors. 1st and 10, the ball on their own 38-yard line. There's Williams with the give. He busts through the first line. He's out there for a good 5-6 yard gain on the play.
Keep running like this. Go to the end zone. The game will be over for the Stallions.
Clock rolling. 7:52 left to go in the affair.
2nd down, 5 yards to go for the Warriors. Ball is on the 43-yard line.
Wingfield checks back into the huddle.
And you can see on the floor that covers the track, it can be wet. And the training.
Here they come. They're in their backfield. Williams twists around both these guys, and he's still on his feet. Around left in, over midfield, still on his feet, down to the 40-yard line of the Stallions.
Mine will give a good pickup to the 39-yard line.
That's what you call being the man. In that situation, they give you the ball, and you bounce off of 2 guys that's standing in your backfield and still come up with that kind of game. Boom, boom. And forget about you, dude. I'm up the street from here. That's right, Williams.
But only those two safeties or linebackers weren't there. Peter went through into the goal line and into the end zone.
Well, this is all they want to do for now is just keep that clock running, chains moving.
Chains moving, get to the end zone or field goal that would end.
Williams back there with Wingfield. Williams with the carry, but not that time. Looks like number 28, Quintel Quinn, is on the stop for the Stallion D.
But gotta keep the clock running and keep the ball moving, keep the chains and score the end zone. Over, or you get home to get that game going.
Clock running, chains moving, whistle blowing, dirty laundry not showing. So the Warriors break the huddle. Clock rolling, 6:14 left to go.
I haven't seen a flag on us since the third quarter. But DeSales has a flag this only twice a quarter, I believe.
Here's Williams with the ball, and he's still on his feet. Shooks them guys right off. So this
First down, Warriors.
This is where, again, this is knowing your identity. Get at this stage in the ball game, your identity is to keep giving Williams the ball.
As you can see on that replay, he literally went through a whole lot. D-line broke one tackle to the 25-yard line, 5 yards away into the red zone.
Now the Warriors got to try to stop running out of bounds.
That was good blocking by our whole O-line.
Trips right now for the Warriors. This is for Wingfield might try to throw this ball. Gives Wingfield flag on the play. Motion on the Warriors.
Motion on DeSales.
So that's going to set the ball back, going against the Warriors here.
Which would not stop Martin Williams and our whole offense from breaking down the DeSales defense and running game.
This is where the Warriors need not waste time trying to be too cute. Just grinding them up.
Flag on Tavares Hill.
So here come the Warriors back on the ball, 1st and 15.
We'll put it back to the 30-yard line.
This is where the Warriors have to consider the clock. Just keep this clock rolling. I wouldn't even throw the ball. I'd just keep handing this ball to Williams.
And I agree, Jacob.
Tell him to stay in bounds, that's all. There's Williams with the carry, runs through the first set of guys, twists around. He steps outside of this would-be tackle, and he's down near the end zone.
Touchdown!
And we're waiting for the call. Let's call the touchdown.
27-14 with the Woods.
So, Mine Williams gets the carry. He's a junior, and he's still got another year to come back and just wreak havoc in between these hash marks and sidelines.
As you can see on that replay, on that camera angle, our coaches are very happy with our playing. So we might shut down another offense and second half like we did the Elder, same place as DeSales.
The hole is down.
It is up and good.
And that kick is good. So with 5:47 left to go in the game here from Frederick Stadium, we have a score of the Winwoods Warriors 28 and the St. Francis DeSales Stallions 14.
I really like how my Warriors, as a student assistant manager, been playing. But our practice Wednesday, then to a Thursday, it really changed going to a game Friday.
Well, Ben, these guys, you're around them so much, they still get the vibe from you way up here in the press box that you're in their corner, see? And look at this rain, though.
My God. But it will not stop our Warriors from getting this win.
Of course, now we know from watching the football game over the weekend that 28 points is enough to win a ball game.
And you're definitely right.
.547 left to go. Yuri Velasquez stuffs his foot into this one. Going to be hauled in at the 6-yard line by the Stallions. He's trying to get around. Ball's out on the floor, and the Warrior might have it this time. I'll tell you, these Stallions are very fortunate with loose balls.
But it's gonna be the sales recovered. The guy who dropped it came back on it. What is recovered?
Yes.
It could have been recovered by number 29, which is Caleb easily should have had that ball.
So 5:39 left to go in the affair here from Frederick Stadium.
So they're gonna put him deep at the 19-yard line, which should have been the 22-yard line if that ball wasn't snapped out.
Joey Velasquez with the ball. He's rolling to his right and he
Oh,
falls
good
down.
hit! Good hit by Anthony Booker.
Number
He's
88.
been having good hits since Elder, now DeSales. So I think some offense will be coming to his tail this late
He
night.
snatched him right down. It's like that's going to go on his personal highlight film there.
Yep, and maybe college offense from Kentucky if it doesn't have one yet. I don't see him playing with Chris.
Clock running. Velasquez throws this ball.
But it's not going to stop our tackling game.
It's going to be still short of a first down the way it looks.
Third down.
Looks like
Stallions. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Gain of 10 on the
Jalen
pickup.
on the stop for the Warriors. 3rd and 3. Velasquez pumps once, looking to throw, rolls to his right, but he's a good thing that ball wasn't caught because this guy would have got folded up by the Warrior defender on that D.
So if we stop these Stallions on this drive, Winton Woods has this game in their hands. Get a field goal, touchdown is over. Winton Woods gets a home game in the playoffs.
Well, we see this rain is pouring and coming down. This is a good experience playing in this kind of weather this time of year. Velasquez looking to throw this ball. It's tipped. Still caught by the receiver. He keeps his concentration on the ball, and ball's taken into Winton Woods territory.
Yeah, I think that if we got another tip and it came back here to us, it was a good tip.
Jalen Felton makes the tip, but
Felton made the tackle.
So this ball's on the Warrior
33-yard line.
3-yard line. 4:21. There's the give. Misdirection, and Warrior defenders are all over that play.
2nd down, Stallions.
And you see on the replay, the Warrior defender said just because you completed that pass by good fortune, that doesn't mean you're just going to run through us from
A
here.
great tackle by Wasim Fritzman.
Calling no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Clock rolling. Under 4 minutes at 3:50 to go in this affair. Velasquez rolling to his right. Throws his ball. It's caught. Tackle's made on the 25-yard line of the Warriors.
They might put him short, maybe 4 yards out of behind the line of scrimmage.
See on the replay here, you know, Velasquez, even at this point in the game, he's not panicking. He's playing certainly within
A
himself.
tackle by Demetrius Gates. 3rd and 2, Stallions.
Velasquez takes it himself and runs through the first line of defenders, and he's brought down after picking up a first down.
But the clock is moving, which is a good thing for the Warriors. So if the Giants get a touchdown, but hope not, they get onside and they might go onside. We handle it. We just take running to Ryan Williams, and the clock's still running. With a minute to spare, we'll take knees.
Pass is thrown. This ball's complete, and receiver run out of bounds near the 10-yard line. Looks like they're calling it the 11. 2:53 left to go in the contest. Here comes the Warriors with some fresh legs in on defense. Anthony Booker comes in there. Number 58, Malcolm Bryant.
2 minutes and 60 seconds to spare for the Warriors in the Stallions game. The 28-14, the Warriors up leading.
Velasquez throwing this ball over the middle. This ball is incomplete.
Third down and Stallion.
Taekwon Fleming, nice defensive stop.
Taekwon Fleming. Third and 4.
Third and 4, they're calling it. Fork in the road. They're sticking fork in them.
So we got to cover one. 2 more down.
Final score, Mason 16, Princeton 14.
Fourth down. That's a good sign.
Ball's fumbled. Velasquez has to fall on it where it's going to be fourth down.
Oh, this is an advantage for the Warriors. Stop up, game's over.
Timeout on the field called by the DeSales Stallions.
DeSales has 1 timeout left.
2:31 left to go in this game here.
Warriors on November 6th will be asked to vote on issue number 5. The Winton Woods
But right, as you see on on that live, right on the left side of the sales bleachers, you can see that rain coming down and on the right side of the bleachers for the sales. That rain is coming down like cats and dogs.
It's coming down hard. But soon this game will be over. See, a lot of Warrior fans have beat Elvis to the parking lot the way it looks, but many of them are still here.
They want to cheer on our Warriors. I think they're like all the senior parents are still watching their babies go up to college.
So the Winton Woods Warriors, and I guess it's now you can maybe start talking about next week in the men of Mo.
And yes, thank you, Jake. But Moeller will not put a fight. Can put a
Velasquez pumps the throw and this ball is incomplete. Fourth down.
As we see against Moeller next week at Lockdown, Ohio at Moeller Stadium, you can see they got a good kicker, I heard, because that's how they beat Elder at Nipper Stadium the week before we played Elder. They are a Copy CL team, the first place, the best team only left in the playoffs for D1 is Moeller. The South might be in the DTGCL league, but if the South loses one more game, they're out, which will be a good sign for the Warriors Regionals.
Well, I'll tell you, with that summary, Ben, I'm sure Coach Doug Ramsey at Elder likes the way you cover ball game, because even though Elder's not in this game tonight, you've given him a lot of honorable mention. But that's cool because they lost.
But it does not affect me.
So there's Williams with the carry.
And I knew one of the security guards at Elder because he was at a security guard at the middle school of Winton Woods. So he also a ground crewman of the Reds. So in middle school, I always got a souvenir from him. Like a bobblehead. On my birthday, I got a game ball. For my 7th grade year, he just gave me all those souvenirs, posters. On Warriors night, it says.
So wait a minute, Ben. It sounds like you're taking bribes from these characters. Is that what's going on here? What? Giving you this, giving me that. What? Kings Island season passes?
Nah, I don't go to Kings Island. Sometimes I go to Coney Island, but not that much.
Okay.
I only go to Coney Island for my dad's coming picnic.
Okay. So now, what's for you after the game? What are you gonna another Happy Gilmore marathon?
Maybe Happy Gilmore or School of Rock with starring Jack Black.
I don't forget, I told you to watch that movie Radio.
I'll watch that tomorrow.
So clock at 1:37. Second down at 14. This is where, this rain, like you said, it's a steady motion with this rain.
But if we keep running that clock, there's no stuff about it. As you can see, Anthony Booker in number 50, Kai
and Sexame
on the medical table. It's a chill because I don't think their defense will be on that field no more. So it's taking chill defense, Warrior defense.
So there's the snap. Williams with the ball. Muscles in there. No gain on the play.
90 seconds to spare in the game. get a first down, take knees, it's over.
Number 34, Jalen Ball.
This is where the Warriors are,
Or fourth.
in this position all year. They've been sidestepping the liver and onion pregame meal.
Yep.
And so far, everything looks good tonight.
Yep.
So.
I hope we can play this way against Mueller, against the Crusaders.
Well, these are the games that are on the schedule. The Warriors not being in the conference. Athletic director, Mr. David Lumpkin, has to line up who he can.
And Mike Dye on the subject, came to our elder game. And on high school fifth on Spectrum Sports, only on Spectrum 13-11, he said it's not. Coach Andre Parker said it is not easy to be in a conference, playing all these teams from D1 and D2 and D3, Moeller, Elder, LaSalle, and it's not hard. We play all these teams from these top DCL teams, and we still went to beat them.
That's right. You gotta beat them when you play them, and all the stuff with these computers and different things like that. When you got a coach like Coach Dre, Coach Andre Parker, leading your team into action every week in practice through the week. I was here practice the day I was talking to you. I think that was Wednesday.
Wednesday, third, yep.
And you can see that Coach Parker has these guys listening to everything he says.
So we just take a first. If we go to fourth down, we can take a delay game penalty with like 2 seconds to spare, and just punt it, and it'll tackle them, and it'll just be a wonder what's win.
There's a give to Mayan Williams.
Mayan
He's looking around for an opening. He's still on his feet. He's going on the right sideline. I don't think Jesus is going to catch him when he cuts back inside, and he's still on his feet.
He's still on his feet.
And his clock is rolling down to 39 seconds. But Mayan Williams looks like he's not feeling too good.
He's been an amazing. Mayan Williams has been a running back since his sophomore year. But his freshman year was okay. But Kenny's been last year Kenny Mabry was also a great breaking records in running and passing game.
Well, certainly they had everything you could hope for in a team last year, and the way this team is shaping up this year. They're going to be at the same lofty place, if not more. We'll just have to see what the calendar has to give. Coach Dre, Coach Parker, could see by his body language walking the sideline that he's content with the effort that his team has put out. Clock's rolling, the victory formation
and this game
is out there.
With 30 seconds to spare.
Nobody can call timeout.
What they was is going to 8-1 in the season. Going to 8-1, playing the maybe 7-2 or 8-1 multiple stage.
Well, like you say, Ben, Winwood's Warriors go to 8-1 on the season on a tough road tour of life. Remember, whether it's Vini, Vidi, Vici or win, lose, or draw, it's priceless to have leadership like Dre or my pa. For all the hard-working resources of Waycross Community Media and my partner, Ben Quackenbush, this is Jake Williams from Frederick Stadium saying so long and have a great trip back up to Columbus. This Waycross program is made possible by Andrew Mallicoat's ACDelco, Anderson Automatic Heating and Cooling, Kit Smith State Farm, Wild Bird Unlimited, and Shooter Sports Grill.